All right. So just I want you to create open that Excel sheet that was sent to you by Fernando, the one we sent alongside with every other document we sent to you. That's templates. But before the template, I want you all to open a blank sheet. So we're going to use this blank sheet to transfer or translate everything we've written on our canvas into this data sheet or assumption sheet, and name this page data or assumption sheet.
Okay.
All right. So it's going to be
Just
something
to make sure we're on the same template, you're talking about the financial plan one, right?
Yes, the financial statement sheet that was sent to you.
Yes. Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Somebody tell this man to get on board, please.
Okay, I'll get to him just now.
Tell him to click the link. Why is he having issues? All right, so on your Excel sheet now, I need you to create something called products or services. All right. So I will replace units or volume with quantity. Okay. How many of them do you get to offer? Weekly. Okay. Monthly.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Can you see what I'm doing? So you have product,
Yeah.
you have quantity, you have weekly, you have before that I think you should let's say price.
So I opened the template that you sent that I got from Panelo. Or which
yes, that's what
part of it will open?
Yeah, so when you open that, what I now need you to do is create an extra blank sheet and use that blank sheet to create this data or assumption sheet that we're building right now. Okay?
Okay, cool.
So you have weekly price, monthly, am I correct? So quantity, so price per unit or your rates, okay? If it's product or if it's a services, whatever you charge, okay? If it's something that happens every week, put in your stuff. Now for Tabiso, if you do daily sales, okay?
Okay.
So let's these data sheets cover you daily, weekly, and monthly. All right. So this is what I want us to now interpret based on everything we wrote down. So on our products and services, okay. Amo, you know those 7 service offerings that you had?
Yes.
So you list them out here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7. Tabiso, you list your products just like this. Put your quantity. It could be what you sell now, okay? All right.
Okay.
or what you can potentially sell. Quantity.
Okay.
Remember, it's called data, which is what you currently have acquired or what you assume or project to what acquire. Okay?
Okay.
Are you with me? So put your price per unit or your rate per unit. If it's a daily service you're offering, if you get paid daily, put it there. Daily, how many of it? So how many of this goes out daily? Okay. So let's see how we move this quantity per day. So how many daily, weekly, monthly? Okay. Then the next thing we're going to do is create. Talk to me, please.
Sorry. So quantity, you said we must put the quantity that we're currently doing, right? Or are you saying that there are quantities we should put potential quantities you could potentially do?
So if for the ones you're already currently doing, okay, put what you're currently doing, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Under quantity, yeah.
Under quantity, right? Now when it now comes to daily, weekly, monthly, you can now put what you intend or project that you can do. Yes, that's where the assumption should come in from. Are you getting on?
Cool.
Okay, so let's just look at it that way. So cost of goods sold. So for you to, so the other part of building now, on the cost of goods sold, for you to render your service, what does it cost you? Okay, for you to go out and offer a financial accounting or tax service, what does it cost you as a company?
Well, it depends with the financials. We need to get an accountant to sign them all.
Okay, so hold on. So meaning number one, for your company, accountants sign off fee is a fee on you, right? Two, what else?
With the submissions, we need a tax practitioner. So we also need a tax practitioner to sign to get those things set.
So hold on. An accountant is an accountant a tax practitioner?
Come again?
Can an accountant be a tax practitioner?
Yes.
Okay, but fine. You pay different fees, right? The fee. Okay. Practitioner. Okay. I hope I got that correct. What other fee does it cost you? Telephone fee. You call, all right? Petrol, because you have to travel there.
Definitely.
All right, petrol. What else? Maybe while you were traveling there, you had coffee.
True.
Or lunch. Okay. What else?
On Sage or something.
Huh?
Yeah, our monthly fees on our accounting software.
Okay. That can since it's
not the players you use or
that can come under your expenses. Let's not put that under cost of goods sold.
Okay.
That's your own expenses. All right. So what we've built here is what you need to win a client to get a service done. All right.
Okay.
What you have to do to get a service rendered. That's what this is. Amo, are you there?
She's out.
Okay.
She went out. I think she's struggling with the connection.
All right. Tabiso?
Yeah.
So are you seeing the work I broke down for these guys now?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
So I need you to also do the same thing for yours. So on the cost of goods sold, accounting service fee, the next thing is your costs. So say cost. So this is this. So for RS accounting, you put the amount of your service fee, okay? How much you pay for the sign-off fee to the accountant, how much you pay for the tax practitioner, how much telephone it costs you to get one client's job done? How many calls are you making? How many times did you call? How many? I mean, sometimes you might even have to do research. Okay,
Quick question.
talk to me.
So in my regard, given the fact that we print our bottles, should I put the cost of a bottle and then the cost of printing as separate, or should I just make it like one thing? So add the two and then just say printed bottle. Like on the cost of goods, just say printed bottle.
Yes, printed bottle one. Just make it one thing, because the fees are charged lump sum, right?
Sorry?
They charge you the fee as a whole.
And then besides using
You
just take a lot.
Sorry, Fanello. Tabiso, did you understand me?
No.
I'm saying, so when you do printed bottles, there's just the fee is one charge, right? Or do they charge?
Yeah. So they'll tell me like they'll be like it's 14 rand per bottle, and then.
Okay, so that's why I said just put a printed bottle, not bottle and printing.
Okay, cool.
All right, and finally,
sorry, I just wanted to find out if besides just using take a lot for deliveries, does it use courier or anything?
I use courier. I do have a courier. Sometimes we do it ourselves.
So all those are costs. So petrol will be part of those costs, the one you do for yourself. So you put your take a lot fee, everything is part of your cost of goods sold. Okay?
Okay.
So
now put a cost to all of those things.
The COGS also, or were you the COGS comes from a different supplier, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I have that too.
So Tonito, shouldn't he like just put the price of the whole bottle or packaging rather as one, or
the reason, okay, you know what? Break down the elements. Just break down the elements, okay? I think it makes sense for you to break down the element. Remember what the exercise we did yesterday? How we were able to identify how much it costs to produce one bottle or one cup of hot chocolate. When we broke down the cost elements. So I think just break them down as one element, one after the other, because I'm sure there's a different fee for packaging, there's a different fee for the bottles, there's a different fee for the cork. So, but just itemize them one after the other, then we will sum them up at some point.
Okay, cool.
What you're doing right now is that you are breaking down your cost elements, okay, for the goods. So what it costs you to sell a service or a product. Do you get what I'm saying now? When we did that with the chocolates case study yesterday, we discovered that it cost us $7.89 to produce one cup of hot chocolate. So when we sell, are you getting what I'm saying? So this, because if for you to sell 380, about 80 rand or 40 rand or 120 rand should be your cost of goods sold per bottle. So, but we need to figure it out. We need to clearly unpack it to be sure that that is what it is. That's why you're doing this.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay.
Amo,
you're back.
Yes, I'm back.
Okay. So, do you understand what we're doing right now?
Yes, I do.
All right.
So thereby, my products and services, I also put those input assumptions there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The same thing for Tabiso. Put under your products and services, put your input assumption as well. The things you plan to do. The T-shirt that will roll out sometimes in next year. The branded scooters that will come out in 2024. Whatever it is that is in your head. Because I know that I said on your input, on your product, I said on your products and services, okay? Remember to also add those inputs, those future plans of products and offerings that you will be selling or serving your customers. Add them there.
Oh, snap.
Yes, add them and also add the projected quantity, how much of it will go out daily, weekly, and monthly. Okay, add it.
Okay, cool.
So when we start building our income statement, we will tell ourselves to say, okay, no, the first year this might not happen, but in the second year, second quarter, we would have been able to do ABC.
Okay.
All right.
Relax, please.
Is that your dog?
Yeah, she's outside. So she wants to come inside the house.
So let's get to work. So once you're done with this, the financial statement in Fanelo sent you, you will see that I'm sure it has just one or two of service or products, okay, in terms of income stream. So you see income stream 1, income stream 2. That's the way it named it. Am I correct?
I'll check now.
So if you check the income statement,
From the template then Panelos, yeah, it says revenue stream 1, revenue
it's
stream
revenue
2.
stream 1, revenue stream 2. So the same thing called revenue stream is what we have called products or services, because those are your revenue streams. Okay. So now for Amo and Atlingham who say they have about 7, so you need to increase the sales so that it has up to 7. Are you listening?
Can I ask you something?
Huh?
Can I ask you something?
Please.
So by the products and services, I categorized our accounting and financial services into one group. So now when it comes to having the unit price, should I break down these things? Because
but do you charge separately for them? Do you charge separately for them?
Yeah, I'll have a different price for annual financials, for management reports.
So don't bulk them under as one product, because they are not.
So I must break them down.
Break them down.
Okay.
Break them down.
So
I did name here products and services. So to make it align with what you have on what Infanello sent to you, I will change it to revenue streams. Okay.
Okay.
But it's the same thing we're talking about. The reason is so that when you're moving it, you understand what you're moving. So for you, meaning you're going to have about 7 or 8 revenue streams, okay, for your business. Yeah. Tabiso, you're going to have about 3 or 4 based on what you explained to us from your business.
Yeah. But then, so, okay, wait. So with me, right, because you said we can include things that we tend to do. So at the later stage, we just intend to have different, like, we intend to have variations of our bottle. So different sizes, like a luminous bottle, that type of stuff. So that it still falls under like revenue stream 1. Eh? It's not a different revenue stream. It's just different. It's just the same revenue stream, but different products.
Okay. Yes. No. So now, how do I explain it now? Coca-Cola is Coca-Cola, right? But there is 2 liter. Are you getting me? There is the 35 CL.
Yeah.
You get my point. So when you're doing that, you have to say revenue stream 1, 35 CL. Okay. So if you have different bottles and different sizes, meaning they're going to go at different prices. Am I correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if they're going to go at different prices, they should be seen on this sheet as different singular products.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay. And then also another question.
Yes, sir.
Right? Given so this is this sheet that we're doing. Can I say that it's basically like a rough sketch? It's like rough notes, right? Basically.
No.
Of what you're going to put in the.
Okay. Remember, this sheet is now interpreting what you wrote out on the financial canvas model. That model, the canvas you had, all right? So this sheet is interpreting all those things you wrote into an Excel sheet. Now this sheet is putting them out in numbers. You wrote them out in English. This sheet is capturing them as data. Are you getting what I'm saying? So it's not just a rough sketch. Yes, you can call it rough sketch because it will always change. You can always update it. But if you understand this particular first sheet, this is the sheet that will inform every other data that goes into your income statement, and from there you build your cash flow and your balance sheet. So this sheet is your most vital sheet. Without this sheet, what you will find in your income statement is vague data. So the big question is, I want to know how your first year on your income statement arrived at 248,000 revenue. What informed it?
Okay.
This is the sheet that explains it. Are you getting my point? Talk to me.
Tonito, I just have a question quickly.
Yes, sir.
Because we have clients that have sort of a package, they pay on a monthly basis.
Yes.
So for their monthly reports, they would get those in their monthly packages.
Yeah.
So can we have instead of breaking down all the products, okay, break them down, but also have like a package item.
So that package item, give it a name. Okay, give it a brand it. It becomes what do they call it now? DSTV says premium, classic, whatever. Because a lot of us no longer use DSTV. So, but you know, there's premium. There is different packages. Okay, there's family package. So brand that package. And you know that income from that package comes every month. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I also have another question, right?
Go ahead.
So you see what our cost of goods, right? So the cost of our bottle, right?
Yeah.
For our next batch, we'll be using a different bottle. It looks exactly the same, more or less, but it's a different price from the one that we use currently.
Yeah.
So here, like when it comes to, let's say, writing down the cost of a printed bottle, should I put the cost of that bottle that we'll be using, or should I put the one of the bottles that we'll be using currently?
Okay. Put the one that you'll be using currently, the new one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Put that. It's fine.
Okay. Yes.
So while you guys are doing that, let me just ask you a question. Let me use a case study for RS accounting. Okay. So your monthly package fee, what did you call it?
I haven't written it down, but I was still thinking about it.
Okay, so let's just say financial service monthly package, FSMP, okay? All right. Now, how many people do you have currently subscribed to it?
The package, it's 4.
Currently, you got 4 people, right? Atleang?
Come again.
Currently, how many customers or clients are subscribed to your monthly financial package?
Oh, for the monthly package?
Yes. How many customers do you have currently subscribed to it?
4. We have 4.
4. All right, 4.
Yeah. 4.
And how much do you charge for that? Are you there? Amo.
Sorry, breaking.
Oh, sorry. So how much do you guys charge per month?
For the monthly package, right?
Yes. How much do you charge? How much?
2.8.
2,800. Okay. And it's monthly, right?
Yeah.
Are you getting it now? So if you got 4 people who pay you 2.8, this is what you now do. Okay. So sum this multiplied by sorry. Something is not correct. Oh. Are you saying it? Can you see it? Now, remember, the reason why I did this to show you guys, I don't want you to type any numbers, just typing. We have to insert formulas here. Okay?
Okay.
We have to insert formulas here. So that when you are building your financial statement, you just pull from the data sheet into the income statement. All right? So I just give you an example, your financial service monthly package, your quantity, you got 4, and your price per unit is 2,800 and is a monthly income or monthly service product. So, I mean, so this is it. So if you're going to do this now, yearly, what is it going to be like? On this product, you see how simple it is. All you need to do is
Times 12.
you say equals to, right? This, okay? Multiply by what? 12.
Months.
Are you saying it? So I need you to now do the same thing for all your revenue streams, your product or services. You do the same thing, quantity, put the price. If it's weekly income, you multiply it by what? How many days in a week it counts, or you work, or 7 days by 7 days, or monthly. Okay?
Don't forget to denote the value, Tonito.
You said?
Denoting the value.
I didn't hear you.
Denoting the value. Rands.
Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. So on price, go here and say currency. Okay. Oh, currency. All right. Is that okay, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is going to be your task for today. Finish. So let me give you the tasks for this day and the weekend. When you're done populating this data sheet, your revenue streams, the quantity, the price that you charge per unit, multiplied by the numbers of sales you make either daily, weekly, or monthly, then you multiply it by your annual income. Then you insert your cost of goods sold, okay? All right? The cost of goods sold, then you will move into your income statement where it says revenue stream 1, revenue stream 2. For those of you who have more than 2 revenue streams, ensure to increase the numbers of cells to accommodate the total number of revenue streams that you have, and then enter this information. So this is for 1 month. You will do the same thing for all your products and services for the first 1 month or for the first 12 months.
Okay. Quick
Talk to
question.
me.
So with me, right, you see,
Yeah.
with the product and services and stuff like that, I mentioned that we do have stuff that we want to do, but it's not like this year or
Yes,
next year. It could be
it's
maybe
fine.
like 2 years from now.
It's fine. That's what I
So
said. That's what I
obviously,
said.
in terms of
That's what I said to you. Do for the first 12 months. Okay. So don't worry. When we are sitting down
okay,
with the 5 years projection, we can tell ourselves
okay,
or when this should happen. Now there are some of the products and services you have that
okay,
might only bring in money every quarter, so it doesn't bring money every month. We would also address it. So we will use your data sheet. So what I've done now, because what we're going to do next week on Monday, I want to give you tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday to do this work. All right. On Monday, you will be sharing your screen with us so we can all address your screen one after the other. Is that correct? Is that okay? Okay. So what I need you to do now is go enter this data. Once you're done entering these data, move them into your income statement and build the first 1 month for your products and services. First 1 month.
Sorry,
And build the first
Tonito.
12 months. I mean, first 1 year, I beg your pardon.
Tonito.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure. Maybe Tabiso might not. I'm just assuming, or if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But then, just in case he doesn't know how to drag the numbers from his data sheet into his income statement, can you quickly show him?
All right. Tabiso,
yeah,
are you there?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm watching.
So the simplest way to drive a number, okay, from your income statement, from your data sheet into your income statement, and I'm saying to the Tabiso and the rest of the house, is simple. If I want to drive my monthly income for the first services we render as ROS accounts, I'm going to do equals to, all right? Can you see? And I'll come back here
Okay.
and I'll click on this and I'll click enter. Are you seeing it? So if you click here now, it is formula. So what I need you to do is, you see, it just named it sheet 1, okay? So give your sheet name. Come here and say, rename it to say, what's it called?
Income
Say
statement.
data.
Oh.
All right. All right.
So what's the name? Is data.
Yes. So you see now it has changed.
Okay.
Okay. So, and that's your figure there. So now, if this fee is constant for 12 months, okay, because that income sheet has month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4, month 5, right? All you need to do is just drag. Okay, it didn't drag, and I can explain why. Okay. Let me see. Wouldn't. There's no hassle. Just do the same thing that we've done. Let's not stress ourselves. Come back here. If the fees is constant, just do the same thing you've done. The end of the day is you want to make it easier for you to capture data from capture information, input from your data sheet into your income statement. All right?
Okay.
So use the equals to sign and capture the cell that you need. And do all of that, do your cost of goods sold. Now, for the cost of goods sold per month, all you need to do is the total monthly cost for the cost of goods sold, okay? Now, let's break this down now. For Amo and Atlayang, for you to sell this particular monthly package, what did it cost you? What does it cost you to sell it? Atlayang? So for you to sell a monthly subscription package for a financial and accounting service to your client, what does it cost you to sell it? What do you have to do to the client? So all of this information, what does it cost you really?
On a rough figure, or should I break them down?
No, okay. You on the data sheet, you break down the things you do that takes money from you. Then you will put
Okay.
the rough figure as the end at the end. That is what you are going to
Okay.
put into your income statement where it says COGS, cost of goods sold,
I
for that
see.
month. All right?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
Okay, so I know some of you were in and out because of internet, but don't worry, the videos are recorded and I'm going to upload them to where I dumped the ones I dumped yesterday, so you can go back and read, follow through these classes and just use today, tomorrow, and Saturday and Sunday. So use the information from this data sheet now to build your income statement for the first 12 months. All right? Then we will look at it together on Monday. And while we're looking at it together on Monday, it will be your turn to share your screen. Then we can look at what you've done, the corrections, and fix. Then we'll finish it up by, so I'll give you an extra day. Talk to me.
Are we building the whole income statement with revenue, cost of sales, expenses too, or just the revenue and cost of goods sold?
Revenue, cost of goods sold. Remember, you did you were telling us what your CapEx were, your rent. You already know what that are.
Yeah.
Those are so you build.
Okay, so we're just doing everything.
Yes, everything for the first
Okay,
1 year.
cool.
Okay, that's what you're doing this weekend. On Monday, we'll look at it together. All right.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So I think officially we're done with today's class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before
Questions?
Cool. Thank you.
Amo.
I don't know if this was covered because I was having problems with my internet, so I'm not so sure.
You said what?
I'm not sure if what I'm about to ask you now has been covered
Talk
because
to me.
I was having problems
Let's
with
try.
my internet. But I just want to ask in terms of the figures that we have now. So some amounts that we charge clients, it's not a fixed amount. So I might charge you 500 for consultation and I might charge Tabiso 1.5.
So just
So do I
give
find
an average. Average.
Okay.
Just put an average for your consultation. All right.
Great. Thank you.
All right. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys once again today. I'll see your face again on Monday. Please go do this task. And on Monday, we'll all look at it together, okay?
Yes.
All right. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Bye for now. Bye.
Everyone.
Cheers. Cheers.